sorry if like asking you to respect me and putting in effort is demanding. Sounds like a personal problem. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not, there is one thing you should know, or one thing that I want you to know, and that is that on this channel, we love tea. I specifically love spilling and sipping your own tea. And listen, I've been called out several times on it about me spilling and sipping my own tea. Why don't I expose myself for a change? Every once in a while, I do. And it's about that time that I do again. So that's exactly what we're doing today. Not too long ago, I made a video where I sent a quiz to my old crushes. I literally titled the quiz to all the boys I've crushed before, and then I sent them a quiz and I reacted to it and I made a video about it. So if you want to go check that out, definitely feel free to. Ever since I made that video, I have had this inkling and this thought in the back of my head, and I have done nothing about it up until this moment. And that thought was, I should do that quiz thing, but send it to all my exes. So instead of to all the boys I've crushed before, it's to all the boys I've dated. Understand that I did it solely for the tea, and also as a learning experience, because I do believe that relationships, especially failed relationships, are the perfect opportunity for a lesson and something that you can learn from and like grow from and go on to do better. If you want to see more like this, give us a thumbs up. I don't know what else I could do that's like this. I have been debating sending like a quiz to my old teachers or something, but like one at a time. If you want to see more though, let me know. Make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, so you have a say in my videos. You get a chance to be in them, and you also get to be a shout out of the day. Also make sure that you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on. And listen, I want to make one thing clear before we officially get into this video. I do not have any sort of feelings for my exes. Most of them, if not all of them, to be honest, I'm on civil terms with. If I see you on the street, I'll smile, I'll say hi, but like I'm not gonna be your best buddy, if that makes sense. And I think that's how like I function, really, unless you really did me dirty. And I think there are maybe one or two that I sent this quiz to that did me really dirty. And it's only because they had reached out to me and like apologized that I was like, hey, you know when you did that thing to me? Do me a favor and do this quiz for content. So this is my way of cashing in a favor for the content. Now let's get into the quiz that I sent them and how I set it up. So I created a Google form. I titled it to all the boys I've dated before, and I sent it to 7 different guys. Now these relationships honestly were more like situationships. I wasn't really called a girlfriend. So it's more like to the guys I've been in situationships with, but they're still an ex to me. It's still a relationship that's gone and like it's not gonna happen. My bio, the little form description, whatever, it says, if you're receiving this, we dated at some point in my life, so congrats on dating me. Either we ended on good enough terms or you're one of my biggest regrets. Either way, I understand this may be a bit awkward, but don't take it to heart. I'm not trying to make a move nor create drama with partners if you have one. My intentions are lighthearted, just want to make some fun YouTube content as per usual. Please answer all these questions honestly, and of course, thanks so much in advance. I really appreciate it. Emphasizing on the I'm not trying to start drama with any other partners. It truly is for YouTube content. Now for the actual quiz questions, the first question I asked is, what's your name? If you want to remain anonymous, add anon after your name. So this gives them the option to expose themselves or to remain anonymous. How long did we date? These are all also required questions so far, so like they have to answer these questions. What did you like about our relationship? And then what did you dislike about our relationship? This is where I'm expecting the meatier answers. I also gave them the option to rate our relationship on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being it was the worst, 10 being it was pretty good. Then I asked them to rate me as a partner and rate me as a partner for them. 1, hell sent, 10, the best ever. Then I asked who broke up with who. And this you'd think it'd be black and white, right? But I'm very curious to see if someone is changing the story up and their perspective is completely different from mine. So the options are you broke up with me, I broke up with you, it was mutual, or other. I don't know what the other could be, but it's there as an option. The next question is, why did we break up? Why do you think we broke up? Do you miss the relationship? I really didn't want to throw this one in here because quite frankly, I don't care if you miss the relationship or not. This one I solely added for the tea. Would you get back together with me? Yes, no, or maybe. What is our status right now on a scale of 1 to 10? We don't don't talk at all, or we're still friends. Then I added another scale. How awkward was this for you? 1, literally so awkward. 10, it wasn't that bad. And I added this last one that says, any last words, thoughts, advice for me or the viewers. Maybe they say something nice, something that'll help you out, something that'll tell me to maybe f off. We don't know, but we'll find out. I have not read these responses yet, so let's look at the responses. I don't think I'm at all prepared for this, so why did I do this? This one is... Dang. Okay, so this dude, I don't even know how old I was. Anywhere from like 17 to 19 maybe. I was like out of high school. I really liked this dude, but this dude was just, as quickly as I liked him, he quickly turned into someone I despised. That being said, how long did we date? A month maybe? Question mark. Yeah, maybe. Y'all, my relationships were not lasting that long. I don't even know anymore, but yeah, this might sound about right. What did you like about our relationship? We had the same friend group and hanging out was fun. At the beginning of the relationship, like, we had a lot in common. Our friends got along with each other, so like we would hang out a lot and it was all fun, but like it felt like the relationship we were kind of forcing. At the beginning, I thought it was great. I thought it was one of the healthiest relationships ever, and then it just really went downhill extremely quickly. What did you dislike about our relationship? You were very clingy. I was under the impression that they liked me as much as I liked them. So if that came off as clingy, sue me. But okay. Rate our relationship a 7. It was pretty good. Rate me as a partner a 5. How is our relationship? Pretty good, but me as a partner is lower than that. But okay. Who broke up with who? I broke up with you. Yeah, and it sucked. Oh, that sucked. I was so sad, but I also remember I had my suspicions about it coming to an end, and this guy's the reason I deleted Snapchat, because I found out there was someone else. His Snapchat score kept going up, but like he was ignoring me and not responding to me. So I was like, why did we break up? Because I was a partner. I wasn't as invested as much. I also met someone else. You know what? At least you can admit that. And I respect that. For a while, I had always been like the second choice, and that was really starting to get to me, but it is what it is. It wasn't meant to be, and that's fine. Would you get back together with me? No. Ditto. What is our status right now? We don't talk at all. Facts. Any last words, thoughts, advice? Nope. How awkward was this? Literally so awkward. Yeah. Okay, I can respect that. Next one just said, oh. So this person has chosen to say anon. Remember at the beginning of the video when I was like, we're either still on good enough terms or you're one of my biggest regrets? This dude is definitely one of my biggest regrets. No offense, dude. Maybe a little bit of offense, but okay. How long did we date? About 2 months. It all kind of fades, whatever. What did you like about our relationship? My family really liked you. Huh, yeah. If there is anything about me is that your family will always really like me. I might not like you and you might not like me, but your family's really gonna like me. What did you dislike about our relationship? You were demanding. I was demanding. So let me explain to y'all what demanding is. I had high standards. I had a way of how I wanted to be treated. I had a way of how I deserved to be treated. I had expectations and standards for a relationship with me. Being just treated like a girlfriend, basically. That's what makes me demanding. Okay, cool. Rate our relationship a 6. I rate the relationship more of like a 2. But okay, rate me as a partner a 7. Who broke up with who? I broke up with you. They did break up with me. And it's so funny because since I got into the relationship, I was like, I want to get out of this relationship. But my problem is I hate being the one that breaks up with someone else because I always hate hurting other people. So I will stick around until like I finally get the guts to break up with you or you just do it. But trust me, I'm not like this anymore. This was about 2 or 3 years ago. I am definitely not afraid to break up with a person now because I've learned to value myself and my happiness and my mental health and put myself first. So he did dump me. Why did we break up? We weren't compatible. Not at all. Like it's like oil and water. Do you miss the relationship? No. Ditto. Would you get back together with me? No. Extra ditto. What is our status right now? 1, we don't talk at all. Any last word, thoughts, advice for me or the viewers? I think the relationship would have worked better if you went more with the flow than be a control freak. First of all, wrong then. We're comparing. It's than. Second of all, I hate that having standards makes you demanding or a control freak. And I remember the day we broke up, it was because I had been waiting on a call from them about plans we had later that night and I had not heard from them the entire day. So they just kind of ghosted me. So I was like, listen, dude, I need to know if we're doing something or not because I can make other plans. I'm not letting my day go to waste. So that was the day that we broke up. The best thing though, and the reason why I feel some type of way about this relationship is because this dude, immediately after we broke up, got back together with their ex and got them pregnant. So at least it really wasn't me. Your girl really dodged a bullet wholeheartedly. But yeah, how awkward was this for you? 6. Next one. I feel like that's probably the worst one. We just got that over with. What's your name? Anon. And they just put the initial J. So if we... Okay, I know who this one is. So I lied. This is probably the worst one. And this dude I dated when I was like in high school. Gross. Okay, how long did we date? IDK, this was like 6 years ago. What did you like about our relationship? You were easy to talk to. What did you dislike about our relationship? You were a prude. LOL. I was a prude because I wouldn't have sex with him because I didn't want to have sex with him. So that makes me a prude. Red flag. Rate our relationship. It was a 4. Honestly, yeah. It was great at the beginning and then it didn't last much after 2 weeks. But I was a prude for not wanting to have sex with someone after 2 weeks, right? Okay. Rate me as a partner. A 4. I think I got a 4 because they were ignoring me this one time and I thought something shady was going on. Like I just had a gut instinct that they were doing something shady behind my back. I was at a friend's house and they lived really close to his job. So he just kind of showed up at his job and we confronted him and he was just really, really weird. And ever since then, I kind of like knew that it was over, but like kind of just like kept it up in the air. But like I'll get into why it was really over once we get into those questions. Who broke up with who? It was mutual. I broke up with him. It was not mutual. And remember what I said about me dumping people? That would take a lot for me to dump people. So I dumped this guy. Why did we break up? I wanted different things. He sure as hell did. He wanted my best friend. I dumped him because he started hooking up with my best friend behind my back. But it was a mutual breakup and he wanted different things. You mean you wanted a different person? Listen, the audacity men have and the ability men have to twist things to their own liking where you completely change the story. Must be nice, huh? Must be real nice. All right. Do you miss the relationship? No, me either, buddy. Would you get back together with me? Maybe. Why? So you can sleep with my new best friend? What is our status right now? 1, we don't talk at all. We don't. But listen, I'll give him credit for something. He did apologize. He apologized a couple years later. I was like, cool, I respect that. It's over and done with, but it's still like wanted different things. You mean wanted different people, bud. Any last words, thoughts, advice for me or the viewers? It's all water under the bridge. Nothing personal. I hope you're doing well and congrats on the YouTube thing. If you're ever bored though, hit me up. So you can cheat on me again? I'm so good. Okay, how awkward is this for you? A 2. What's your name? If you want to remain anon, add anon after your name. Oh, buddy. So this person chose to say anon. This is someone I had a big crush on and I ended up dating them, I think after graduating high school, question mark. I had a crush on them in high school, but I don't think we started dating until like after high school. How long did we date? I'm not sure. We were on and off a lot. Facts. What did you like about our relationship? You were super cool and we're always down to do anything. What did you dislike about our relationship? We didn't communicate that well. Yeah, no, this is why we were so on and off. Communication was probably the biggest thing we lacked. And that is probably the most important thing in a relationship. Rate our relationship a 10. It was pretty good. Aside from the not communicating well and the being on and off a lot. Rate me as a partner, 8. Damn, okay. I mean, okay. Who broke up with who? They put other question marks, IDK. It never really ended. It just kind of like faded just because I personally got really tired of the back and forth and I was just so annoyed with the back and forth that it just was like, for what? Why am I doing this? Like, if you know you want to be with someone, you're gonna be with them. Like, there's nothing to question or be back and forth about, you know? So why did we break up? I kissed you the last time I saw you and never heard from you again. Yeah. And that was just because I didn't want to get back into this cycle of we're together, then we're not. We can't communicate well, but like we want to be with each other. Like, it just wasn't worth it for me. It really wasn't. I didn't feel like it was healthy and I didn't feel like I was growing or progressing as a person, so I didn't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Do you miss the relationship? Of course it was great. Would you get back together with me? Yes. What is our status right now? A 4. Any last words, thoughts, advice for me or the viewers? The last time I did try to hang out with you, you were on a date with someone else, so I lucked out. I hope everything worked out the way you wanted it to. You'll always be a friend to me if we're not as close as we used to be. Yeah, this dude did hit me up to like hang out once. They are a friend. Before anything, they were a friend before we started dating or having that situationship, but like when they hit me up, I was seeing someone else. I was happy with who I was seeing. I didn't want to risk that for a cycle and a situation that I know the way it ends because it would just repeat over and over again. But like this person, I do have a mutual respect for. I do appreciate them, but it's just like the time has passed. So how awkward was this for you? A 5. Fair. Next one. What's your name? They have also chose to say anon. This is someone that I do wish I would have treated better and handled better. My patience was very, very thin with this person. And I don't know why, like it was again like water and oil. And this person truly believed that the relationship really could work. And I was like, dude, this is never gonna work. But how long did we date? I think about a month and a half. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know anymore. Time isn't real. What did you like about our relationship? Everything. What did you dislike? You picked a lot of fights. Yeah, like I said this is something I did when I wanted to end a relationship and I couldn't break up with them. I would make them want to break up with me. So rate our relationship a 7. It was pretty good. I would have rated it lower just because I was a pain in the butt in this relationship. Rate me as a partner an 8. I feel like I could have been better to this person, but I just didn't want to be better, as bad as that may sound. Who broke up with who? You broke up with me. At the end, I did finally sit them down. I was like, listen, I'm so sorry. I know you really like me, but like, this is not gonna work out at all. I do feel like this is a relationship where I definitely settled, in the sense where someone liked me and I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I told myself maybe I can convince myself that I like them, and I tried to convince myself into a relationship. And if you're doing that right off the bat, that's not healthy, and that's not the way to start a relationship. Why did we break up? You didn't really like me and only dated me because you felt bad. Yikes. Yeah, it was a pity date, for lack of better words, and pity dating is dangerous, and I have pity dated a lot, and it is not fun, y'all. Because in the end, you are hurting the person you're dating, and you're also hurting yourself by wasting your own time. I'm sorry, I've learned not to pity date anymore, I promise. Do you miss the relationship? Not anymore. So from what I've seen, this dude is in a happy relationship. He loves the person he's with. I'm so happy for him. He found someone that deserved him. Would you get back together with me? Maybe. No, bro. No. You stay with your girlfriend. You stay happy with your girlfriend. We're gonna pretend that says no, and we're just gonna glaze over that like it's a donut. What is our status right now? We don't talk at all. Any last words, thoughts, advice? Don't do drugs, live your life, and don't pity date people. Great life advice. How awkward was this? An 8. So not too bad. I didn't expect this to be awkward for them. They're a very honest person. So yeah, that is it. Was a little bit weird. I guess I got some answers, but I wasn't really looking for answers, you know, and that's the tricky part of relationships and like having exes and dating and love lives or whatever. It's like you sometimes can't force things. If it's meant to be, it will be, and if it's not, it's not. I wasn't looking for closure in the sense where it's like I've accepted that these relationships have ended and I've learned from them, and I've taken what I have learned and moved on and taken it into my new relationships. So maybe this will inspire you to learn from previous relationships, and maybe, unlike me in the situation, keep your ex X'd out. I hope this inspires you to do that instead of hit them up and send them a quiz, even though I feel like this is very backwards. I guess I learned that maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I held all this negativity towards a person, and it really wasn't worth me holding negativity towards a person, so it's really not that bad. I don't know, man. Why did I do this again? Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. I hope you all really enjoyed the tea today, because that was a lot of tea, and it was very hot, exposing tea. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, let me know in the comments below. I definitely recommend watching my video where I sent a quiz to all of my crushes. And some of them were willing to reveal their names in this one. This one I get it. They did not want to be attacked by the Sharbear fam. I respect it. I understand it. Now that being said, I want you in the comments below to tell me about one of your exes. I want to hear your tea. Spill it, sis. Tell me about your worst ex or your best ex. I don't care. Just tell me about an ex. Now, shout out of the day goes to Madison on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And if you want some more tea, I definitely recommend binging my Revealing Secrets playlist. Also check out my Period Horror Stories playlist and my Dirty Secrets playlist. So there is lots of tea on my channel, lots of bingeable tea, and if you have a request for a specific video, definitely let me know in the comments as well. But all that being said, make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on, and I don't know what to do with all this information now, but I have it, okay? The content. It was for the content. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!